Right. I'm tempted to start a GoFundMe to support Democrats' mental health in the age of Trump.
It feels like every passing day we're finding another way that Donald Trump is turning the American dream into a nightmare.
It's 100 days of just crap.
Rights of our friends and family, our neighbors, American citizens across this great country are being taken away.
Won't you give to support their mental health? Wait, are his neighbors J.B. Pritzker, billionaire, TDA members, MS-13 members? What is he talking about? So absurd. But again, we know what they want. They want an open border and zero deportations. So Trump's success, it's really driving them totally bonkers. And over in the Senate, they want you to think that they're so devoted to America, they're so tough, that they can pull an all-nighter and play Sesame Street.
Chaos, C-H-A-O-S, chaos. Another five-letter word is Trump, T-R-U-M-P.
My friends, that is the Senate Minority Leader, the Democrats. Here to react, Lara Trump, host of My View with Lara Trump. We just did an Instagram Live together because you haven't been in the studio for a while. It's so great to see you.
Thank you.
All right, Lara, you were RNC co-chair. You know, parties go through their little evolutions and challenges and so forth. What would you tell them? What advice would you give them now, given what you just saw?
I mean, I don't know.
S-A-W.
Yeah. Thank you. It's a three-letter word.
Yeah.
It's going to take a lot to bring this party back. First, they're going to have to be honest with the American people and start admitting the problems that this country has faced. And they're not willing to do that, Laura. What you're seeing are stunts. We got a stunt there from Chuck Schumer. We've had a stunt on the Capitol steps. We got a stunt from Cory Booker, who did an all-nighter at 24 hours. They're not addressing the problems, and that's why the American people are not voting for them. And so any advice I would give them, I would say, you got to talk about it, and they have to be authentic. And therein lies a lot of the problem for the Democrats. They tried to manufacture that Joe Biden was okay and that we should all vote for him. They've tried to manufacture that Kamala Harris was a great candidate. Nothing they're doing is resonating, and nothing they're doing is speaking to the American people.
But in addition to your great show on the weekends, in addition to everything you're doing politically, professionally, you're in music. Now, you heard them singing. Now, what would you rate that? I mean, if you could just rate that singing ability, the chants and everything, any talent there whatsoever?
I will say it was very special to witness that, and that's a word that I think could go either way. To 0 to 10, I'm going to give them about a 0.5.
All right. Well, Michelle Obama says apparently that there's something that your father-in-law is doing that's really, really getting to her. Watch.
In this current climate, for me, it's, what's happening to immigrants. So it's not the fear for myself anymore. There's so much bias and so much racism and so much ignorance. I don't know that we will have the advocates to protect everybody. And that frightens me. It keeps me up at night.
That was a keeper up in Martha's Vineyard or in Hawaii at the $23 million compound there. Where is it? And her husband was a two-term president, African-American, in the country's awful, rotten, racist country.
Yeah, well, and the problem is this is a party that's so obsessed with identity politics that they basically told us all over the past election that you couldn't even have people of the same gender, the same races, talking to one another, sharing ideas. It's like they want to separate everybody, and yet Donald Trump got more votes from Latino Americans, from Hispanic Americans, from African Americans.
Do you believe she is kept up at night by any of this? Do you believe
she's
that?
not. And she's also not using the correct terminology. It's not immigrants, it's illegal immigrants. And that's the slippery slope the Democrats are finding themselves in. They are not being honest with the American people, and now people are starting to see it.
Well, he deported millions of people, turned them right around at the border. So was she losing sleep back then?
Good question.
Lara, Vice Chair of the DNC, David Hogg, may be ousted from his position for being a white male. Watch.
The Democratic National Committee reportedly considering removing its newly elected Vice Chair David Hogg after receiving complaints surrounding diversity, equity, and inclusion. A candidate who lost the Vice Chair race to Hogg claims the election was discriminatory toward women of color.
Is it Hogg or Hogue? I honestly don't know. Lara, your thoughts there.
This has nothing to do, I don't think, with the fact that he's a white male. It's probably because he is creating a lot of infighting within the party. And as you pointed out, I'm the former co-chair of the Republican Party. We didn't have any of that turmoil when I was there alongside Michael Whatley. This is a convenient way for them to use their own policies against one of their own. I think it's because he's been a complete disaster as vice chair.
Yeah, well, he's going to challenge every incumbent. Great strategy.
Yes.
Lara, great to see you. Thank you so much for joining us.
Click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You won't get it anywhere else.